Alrighty, a little bit of a late start. Sorry. I think we're good here. I think we're A-okay. Get that out of the way. Let's get this cranking. Oh, let's tone this down a little bit. All right. Hello, Kathy. It's good to see you. Let's see what we got going here. Looks like I got something kind of special happening. Hold on one second. My quality's looking really rough. Hello, Keely. How are you? Well, thank you. Every once in a while, I like to kind of blend in with the rest of humanity. Okay. As I'm looking at my lighting situation here, I don't have my above light on. I don't know if that's going to present a problem or not. Got kind of a little shadow over here, so we'll see. Thank you, Keely. We're going to do a, hello, Marilyn, how are you? I think I'm going to do a floral. I kind of had a late start. Sorry about that. If you guys see up above, depending on when you came in, because I put it out there, but this young lady, her name is Jessica Gilbert, real sweet young lady, and she got I guess she's going to do more videos on YouTube than Facebook. So, yeah, I've known her for a while. Very friendly, very, very nice, very talented young lady, and I decided to share her link. And for those of you who want to put your links down, because I'll be doing another auction that hopefully I'll actually attend this time, Kathy's Corner. And it will be not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday. There'll be an auction, start at 6 p.m. I believe. All right, now I got a load of paintings that I would like to sell and get up out of here. I'm tired of looking at them. They belong in somebody else's living room, not mine. So, but that will be not this Friday, but next Friday. Okay. All right. Let's get on to it. If you look down at the palette on your lower right, phthalo blue, cad yellow. I think this is ultramarine or turquoise. This is turquoise, and just a dioxazine purple. And then right up here, it's not titanium white. It is white, but it's I'll show you what the bottle is, because I do like this. It's chalk white. It's Waverly chalk paint, and it's pretty good stuff there. I think you guys can see that. All right. This is real good stuff. You can use this for gesso too. Yeah, really powerful stuff. Okay, I did not gesso the, this is 12 by 12 inch canvas panel. I did not. Oh, really? Okay, you're one now. As a matter of fact, hold on for a second. Marilyn, you have been promoted. So if you either come out and come back in again, you should see a wrench by your name. There you go. You're blue, dear. So Marilyn will be too once she types in. There you go. There you go. All right. If Bruce makes it in here, I definitely have to give him one. But thank you guys. We're gonna get the fun started here. All right. I'm not gonna start with a blank canvas. That would be just ridiculous. So I think I'll do it the safe way today. Let's just get a little bit of we'll just get a little bit of water and roll. Actually, I should use my spray bottle, but I'll just use this. I'm just dipping into my water with my brush, and I'll just, as you can see, the orientation is triangle, but I'll just soak it up here. Am I worried about the water running off of my board? Nah, not at all. I'll just kind of wet it up here real good, just like that. All right. Okay. That's the only color I did not put on here. I got a little bit of every other color, right? Let's put a dot of red in here somewhere, just a smidge of red. We'll put the red around in here. I might even use orange. Who knows? Who knows what I'll use today? I'll get some kind of background going. There you go, Kathy. Jessica, welcome. I already talked about you. Your link is up there. I did put it there. You might not see it, but it is there. I'll put it up at the very top right at the beginning. Good to see you, Jessica. All right, I'm gonna take some of this orange. I'll just take the orange paint here. I'll just come here at the top like this, real thin. Just kind of wave it around like that. I'll flip my brush around. I'll pop some of this deep red in there. I'll kind of put the red up here in the corner like this. All right. You're not gonna see it really do too much yet, but it will. It will. I might even put a little bit of this turquoise. I might throw a turquoise in the middle like this, kind of put it in there like that. Okay. Maybe in the corner, right in here like this. All right. I know it looks kind of like scribblish, but give me a second or two. Give me a second or two. Thank you very much. I see it there. Okay, we'll just take a little spray bottle. Okay. Yeah, you guys should see it, and I'll just kind of give it a little touch of love there, and just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Coax it around that way a little bit. Loosen some of that up over there too. Just let it happen, Captain. Like I say, I'm not too worried about the water spraying coming over the board. All right. I usually don't do this live, but I decided why not. You usually see me paint on something like this, but you never see me do it. So today, you'll see me do it today. As you can see, I got a little towel there. I'll wipe it all off. I got a towel on my floor right underneath the easel. So, and it's a thick towel, so I'm not worried about any water damage. All of this moisture is going right on that towel. All right. So I'm not really bothered by any of that. Okay. As we're doing this, I'll wave it around like that, whisper it around like this. Mix some of that up top. I'll wave this around too, because the board is still wet, so it's just gonna spread and bleed into each other, so it's no big deal. All right. Okay. I'm used to background noise, and my TV, my Roku, only gives me a few hours before it asks me, do I want to, do it again. I'm just kind of strengthening up some colors up and around in here. So I'm just gonna do it again, right up in here like that. I'll kind of get it dark around in here. maybe a little bit of blue. I'll just flip the brush around and just put the blue up in here like this. Just like that. Kind of mush it in there like this. All right. And once again, back to the water. Make it bleed, make it run, just like that. Let it swirl around, let it just have a good time. Just like that. Go up on top, make some of that come down. Like that. I can hear it dripping. It's no big deal. Like I said, water drags down to the lowest point, and so it's okay. Like there's no real damage happening to it. What is this watercolor? No, it's just a thick, heavy-body acrylic paint, and it's just me and a spray bottle. That's it. And you would figure it would take a long time for it to dry. No, it depends on the warmth of the room. It will dry rather quickly. All right, because I just want some colors going through. That's all. Your brush end up looking like this multicolored thing here. Like I said, I never do this really too much live where I'll make a complete lesson of doing something like that. But today, we'll go through the whole shot. And so while it is going to dry, you guys can ask me all sorts of questions. I can look at the chat and answer them while it's doing its drying thing. Hey RVA, there's my man, Vermont Photos. Hold on, Vermont, I got a gift for you. Hold on. There you go, Vermont. You have now been promoted. So you can drop links to your buddies, drop links to yourself. Okay. Vermont, that's my partner. That's my success student. Vermont has he started painting and never stopped, and his channel is growing. Happy for him, and he's doing good things, big things that he is doing. Okay, I think we can add some splatter. Let's have a little fun, because I'm just trying basically to get rid of this orange and red. So I'm just dipping my brush into a little bit of the orange. This is my little bit of do everything brush. I'm just gonna kind of take it and splatter some orange in there, just like that. I'm gonna do the same thing with the red. Get a real freaky background going. The red is a very powerful color. I usually don't splatter with this brush, but one, it leaves quite a mess. There we go. And just let it happen. Yes, I just put you on Whack a Troll duty. As you can see, we have that beautiful blue hue you have on the screen. I might have to turn that light on. It's a little dark, but we'll see. I'm just reading you guys' comments, which I think is hilarious. Okay. Why it just did that? That's not what I wanted. Okay, while it's doing its little blending thing, I'm gonna get this going. I guess I'll use a 1/2 inch brush. Actually, let me do something else. Nah, I can do it with this. It's no big deal right now. Okay, what kind of flowers do I want? Actually, let me do something else before. Let me add some of these in here, just because. I'm gonna go into my red because I just want to get rid of the red. There's really no other excuse. I might pop open the glycerin, actually. That might be wise, but maybe not for these. The board's already wet, so there really won't be no need for it. Let's go here. Matter of fact, let's zoom in a little bit. Before I even do that, let's adjust this while I remember. Let's get the focus going. The touch screen rather. Okay, let's zoom in on this guy for a bit. I think that will be good enough, actually. Let's put it right there. I don't even think I need to zoom it in. I think it's actually pretty good. All right, let's do one of these. We'll just add a couple of these. Usually start out with one, and then you just start build up in different directions, and that's how you kind of get these guys started. See that? And you just put it right on top of those guys. As I'm doing this, just like that, and just kind of bunch it up, fill it up, keep playing with them. And I'll add one here. Just keep going with it. You'd be surprised how fast you can get this done. Just like that. I'm taking a filbert brush, actually, and what I'm doing is that I'm laying it flat, and then you turn it thin and you just lift. Okay, and as you get used to them, you can kind of go through these rather quickly. As your paint gets a little thin, which is okay, just gather some more paint. And I'm just using paint straight out the tube right onto this wet canvas. So, as the paint dries and as it spreads, it kind of softens up some of these guys for me. Okay. And as you see, I don't have any border on this. We're going to take advantage of that. I'm going to be looking at your let's see if anybody's talking here. There you guys are. Pony Massacre. I see some states are getting tornadoes. Now, as some of this paint is, as some of the water is rolling, like I say, it's gonna soften up some of these fellows. But we're gonna add a cute little probably a little white to these. Who knows? We'll see as we go on. I'm not going to fill the page with these. But since I got that red smudge here, we'll just continue it with that red. But they're starting to blur and run into each other, which is cool. It's all good. Actually helps, to be honest with you. Because once they're bunched together, now come like little representations of those florals. I guess I can probably turn a couple of these orange. Why not? Let's add a little yellow in that red. So it's white, yellow, a little bit of red, add a little more white, just like that. It turns it kind of orangey color. So we'll just add a few of these in there, just to liven it up a little touch. Okay, no, and I just kind of put them in there periodically, just pop them in there. I don't want them to be totally blatantly seen, but you know, there's some light touches in there. Okay. Toward the outside there, have them hanging around out here, just like that. Well, we'll kind of pop a couple of them in here, not too many. Maybe let them hang around on the outside and say hello to everybody. Hello, Naj. Welcome to the party. We're just playing around with a floral today. Just like that. And we'll come up in here, bring some of those. I'm just maybe filling in some of the blank gaps in there, here and there. Not too much though. I might dip some darker ones in there just to give a little bit of body on the outside. Something like that. I'll curve one in there like that. See, just a few. Maybe pop in the semblance of something hanging on up there. Maybe like that. We'll come out here a little bit. That'll be fine. That will be fine. In fact, that looks kind of cute, in my somewhat humble opinion. Let's go on the other side. Let's add some of this blue. We'll do the same thing on the blue. Still, these guys will be in the background more or less, okay? So we'll come up around here, maybe here in this corner. Same thing. Start out with one. Just like that. And you just start building. Going in different directions. Now these guys are going to hold a little better because it's dry over there on that side. It's weird painting and I don't hear no background noise. Like I say, the TV shut off. So it's the strangest thing. It's like a little too quiet for me. But this is a filbert brush, and I'm just taking the filbert brush and I'm just twisting. I'm at an awkward position here because I don't want to be in the way of the screen. I don't think I'm going to be in the way of the screen, but I can't tell. And this is just straight paint right from the tube. No glycerin, no extra water or anything. And so the advantages of having just straight paint from the tube and no medium added is that it dries fast. It is acrylic paint. Spring flowers? I guess. Maybe. Maybe. I'm going to lighten these guys up also. I have to think of the direction because this is a diamond shape, so I have to keep that in mind. Let's get a little bit of white. Put that white red in there like that. So if you ever wonder, how light you're getting anything, just put it next to its original color, and you see the difference. Okay, and I'll throw some of these light guys in here like this. I'll kind of come out here with them. Just like that. Filbert brush is really good for doing this stuff, as you can see. And basically it's flat, twist, and you just make it narrow. I think I'll kind of bring some of these guys on the outside here. Trail them downward. Take a little more white, brighten it up a little more. And we'll start to get them a little lighter here. Some of them can barely be seen, which is, once again, it's, it's not bad if it happens like that. A little variance in your wisteria. And there's no border on this, so I can kind of sneak them on the outside here. Let's get just some white paint. And we'll just kind of play around with the white paint. Put it right in there. Lighten some of those guys up there. It's just nothing but white paint. It's going to mix with some of that blue that's still wet. So it gives you pretty interesting effects. Put them right in there. Mixes it up. Blends it automatically. Put some over here. Just like that. So you don't have to try that hard to get these type of effects. Now there's blue on my brush from the residual paint, so it's okay. So I can just bring some of these bright guys out here, just like this. See that? Bring it on out there. Just like that. All right. Let's shape where I'm going to have some of these flowers, more or less. I'll take a very light color. I'll just take white because, I can always cover it up. So essentially, we'll have something probably up around in here like this. Come out, maybe that way. So you guys can see that. We'll have a fella come swinging in here like this, somewhere around in there. All right. Then we can have another one. We'll kind of have him big one peek out right around in there. You might not see it too well, so let's make that a little heavier there so you guys can see what I'm doing. And if it's in white, it's okay. It's going to be covered up. It's all right. Hashtag don't panic. All right, so somewhere around there. Okay. All right. Now we'll go to our 1/2-inch brush and let's have a little fun. We might go into our glycerin for this. Now I'm going to apply the glycerin a little differently. I'm going to add the glycerin to my brush. Okay. Then I'm going to come out here and add the glycerin right here, right on the canvas there. All right. Now I can add whatever color I want. Now, okay, so we'll go with our basic color of blue, and we'll get a little bit of yellow in there, just like that. All right. See that nice color change? Okay. We'll try to keep the flowers kind of basic today. All right. I think we're doing pretty good. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I'll hit the focus if it's a little much. Okay. All right. Let's start with let's start here. We'll come here. We'll kind of aim it in that direction, all right? So we got one there. We'll probably have one here, maybe And we'll start right from in here, just like that. We just kind of narrow it down like that. I'll get some more, and we'll put one right up in here like this. It's kind of just like that, and bring it to a point. Okay. Now remember, this paint will spread as it dries and it sets. Okay. Let's get a little more blue in that. A little deeper green. Okay, let's play. So the glycerin is actually in the paint and not on the canvas. All right, we'll just kind of, now let's say the dots right there, and the dots right there. And that's where we're going to aim these strokes at. And each stroke can get shorter than the other one. All right. And we'll come here, just like that. These guys are kind of crazy looking, but it's all right. And we'll get that little bend in there for that one. This one here, same thing. Just come here and aim it. Aim those guys right in that direction. Right up here. Aim it there. Aim it in that direction. Just like that. And we'll give them a little pull there. Okay. A little touch of glycerin, because this paint is pretty thick. I use Grumbacher acrylic paints. Hello, Andy. How are you? Well, thank you very much, Andy. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Should I add something over there, up there? Maybe some wiggle leaves. What do I mean by wiggle leaves? Well, let's just say, you guys can't see it. Good thing I didn't put nothing up there. Okay, let's go up here. Wiggle leaves. If you take your brush, now you see the flat part of the brush here, okay? So I'll take my brush at the angle. You press, wiggle, come back up, give it a little point. See the angle? Press, wiggle, come out, give it a point. Press, wiggle, give it a point. Press, give it a point. Press. Have them run into each other. It's okay. Give them a point. Have one go the other direction. Press, give it a point. Press, give it a point. I'll just pack them full of these leaves. Just like this. Just press, give one a point, go in the other direction. Come on, press, wiggle, give it a point. Right, press, wiggle, give it a point. Don't be afraid of having them run into each other, butt into each other. Okay? You can do them in very interesting clumps. Press, press, just like that. Okay? Okay. Let's play with a little bit of, I'll clean the brush out real quick. And let's play with a little bit of yellow and white. So we'll get a little bit of yellow. We'll put it right around in here. Get a little bit of white, beef up that yellow a little bit. A little bit of glycerin, loosen up the paint. Just like that. Okay. Let's get that glow right here. Press, pull, release. 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 Get that nice, well, don't got enough. Get that. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. All right, good. Get a nice little stripe going right down there like that. All right. So that's the lit side of the leaf. We're gonna do that again on the other side. Right here. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Yeah, you guys can see it. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. All right. I'm getting a little white just to add the center stem. Right here. I'm using the corner of the brush. And we just go just like so. All right. Okay. How do you add depth to something like that? I'm gonna get a little purple. I'll put the purple right here. Maybe a little blue with that purple. I did clean off the brush. Won't be necessary. And we're gonna come here on the other side. Well, you know what? Before I do that, let's do that over here. Press, pull, release. press, pull, release. Press. I just skipped one. Press, pull, release. You don't have to do every one. So I skipped a guy. All right. There's a reason why I didn't go over there on the other leaf. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of this red. As a matter of fact, this red might be all we need. It's going to mix with that green. So a little bit of glycerin in the paint. And we're going to come on this side. Press, pull, release. Look at that. Look at that dark mix. See that? Well, bring some of that up here. Shade that a little bit more. Just like that. But look at that. For a shadow. Okay. Okay. Let's gather some more yellow. Let's gather some more blue. Put it right in there. I didn't clean the brush, no need. Okay. Let's pop a leaf in here. Now the leaves in general, the leaf. Hey Davey, good to see you. It's been a little while. In general, the way I would make these leaves, especially if you're a beginner, let's just take a line and go that way, like this. Okay. Then you put the T. You can make the letter T like that. Now, when you make the T, the length of this T would be probably the widest part of your leaf. All right. You come here, you kind of join it right there. You join it right there. Now it's going to look like a kite. See this? Now you got a kite. And in that kite, you fill the kite in. Just like that. You don't completely block it. Fill it in, but you fill it in the center. Okay. This is where your strokes come in. You see this angle here? That angle? You see this angle right here? That's where your brush is going to meet. All right, I'll add a little glycerin to that, soften up this paint. All right. So you see the angle, you press, and you pull, you release. Press, pull, release. Here's where your dot would be. So you aim these guys right at that dot. Okay? And you do the same thing on the other side. Aim it at that dot. Aim it in the direction of the dot. Just like that. All right? That's how you would do the leaf. Once you get accustomed to it, then you can do all weird little shapes and stuff. But that's basically the way I started. This is the way Gary Jenkins showed Gary and Catherine showing how to do leaves. I'll do it one more time. No problem. All right, about we'll do one right about here. It's gonna come down probably this way, like this, and then we'll do a little cross section right there, and then we'll just kind of, looks like a kite again, like that. And remember, you fill in this part, but not all the way, but you fill it in just like that. Okay. I'll lighten up the strokes on this one so you see what I'm talking about. Push, press, you release. Push, press, release. Push, press, release. Aim it toward that dot there. We're going to go on the other side. Just like that. And then your center line comes there. And there you go. Of course, you didn't see all of that. I did a beautiful example and you missed every bit of it. But hark, we still got one more side. I'll show it to you from the side. Let's add a little purple to that green. And maybe a little bit of blue. Actually, put some red in there. A little more red, deeper purple there. Okay, we're going to do that again. Since I made a beautiful example and nobody's seen it. Hey Lori, it's good to see you. I usually peek in there to see you guys chattering. Let's do one. We'll do one right here. We'll do one right here. We'll have a line right in here like this. And we'll give a cross right about that size. And once again, make it look like a kite. Just like that. And when you fill it in, don't completely fill it in, but something like that. Okay. And here we go. You take it and press pull and release. You don't go into the center of where you previously did your marks. That will be counterproductive. They're there for a reason. I'll go backwards. You can go backwards because you're still in the same direction. You're still following that pattern. Okay. So I got leaves all different shades and colors going on in here. Okay. And that's fine. That's cool. Let's just give him a partner right here. So we'll overlap a guy right in here somewhere. All right. I just coated my phone with green paint. Looks not so great. Get a little more glycerin to loosen up the paint. Start off with a cross. We'll start the cross right around in here so you guys can see it. And once again, I'll do the same thing. Just like this. You can overlap your leaf. There's nothing that says you can't overlap your leaf. Okay. And once again, see this? And if you must, go a little bit past your line, if you must. But remember to aim them. You see how my strokes are going? Aim them in the direction of this area right here. Okay, so don't worry about the white getting in there. That's no big deal. Don't worry. Hashtag don't panic. All right. So we have a few here that needs to be kind of highlighted. Yeah, let's get cute with a few of these. Let's go back into our blue. Let's go into our white. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Get a little touch of glycerin, loosen up the paint just a little. This time I'm putting the glycerin into the paint instead of on the board. All right. All right. We'll do it right from here. Now, when you got two leaves overlap, it's really your choice which ones you want to be on top of the other. It's your choice. All right. Okay, so this fella here, we'll light him up from, we'll light him up from over here. Now, what went on here is that I didn't have enough paint. A little bit of glycerin. Now, glycerin will also make your paint transparent. Okay. Bruce must be on chocolate sweet patrol. And he's teasing people. As you see, I'm doing the highlights in the color of wherever the hydrangea background is. I'm gonna add a little bit more white to that so I can get the center vein in. Something like that. Now, check this out. We have already a dark leaf, right? So what are you gonna do with a dark leaf that's already dark? We got one over here that I didn't do. But what are we gonna do? Well, glad you asked. I can either use a deeper blue or I can just use the opposite color. And I think I'm gonna use that. Actually, I'm gonna go turquoise. I'll use turquoise and green. Slight touch of white. That might be too light for it. I might not want that. A little more turquoise in there. Okay. But then again, if it's light like that, you can always add a little glycerin to soften it up. Remember, adding glycerin will make your paint a little transparent. Let's go over here. Press, pull, release. Now that just brings it back to its traditional greenish color. But remember, this is transparent, so once it starts to dry, it'll be a truer color, but it's also going to take on the properties of the color you put on beforehand. Press, pull, release. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Press, pull, release. I'm going to skip one over. Just like that. Okay. All right, let's go back into our red for a little while. We'll stick around with this red for a few seconds. A little touch of glycerin, and I mean a very, very slight touch. I don't dip, but the tip of the brush into the glycerin. A little glycerin goes an extremely long way. Please keep that in mind. Yeah, you guys can see it over there. Okay. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Just like that. Let's add a little bit of yellow to this mess we got here. So I'm gonna get a little bit of yellow. I'll put the yellow right here. Take a swipe out of that green, put it in there like that. Take a little bit of white, brighten it up. White is very opaque. White paint, especially titanium white. Titanium white will cover death. All right, let's go here. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Just like so. Let's kind of extend that a little bit. I'll soften that with my finger, just like so. I think I'll play with this color with the, I'll just thin it out. I'll play with this same color for the light side of this dude right here. More of a traditional kind of a highlight color. Get the little vein thing going there. Same thing with you. You thought I forgot, huh? No, I didn't forget. There. Okay. Let's go with a little phthalo blue. We'll put the phthalo blue right in here. Just for the dark part. Right in here. This guy. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Like so. Okay. I like this color. Let's play with this color a little bit more. I'm gonna spread some of this love over here. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. I'm gonna keep it just like that because it's darker than that dark, so it sets that one back more. I like it. Let's do the opposite. Let's kind of bury one in here like this, and then we'll kind of bring him around like that. So now you're dancing with light and shade and all that fun stuff. These can deal with a little more love also. So let's clean off that brush. Okay, Jessica. Eat a big meal for me. A little more white. Let's brighten that up a little bit. Let's get these guys to kind of stand out. Back here. These blue fellas. Just like that. And skip a couple of them. I'm going to show you why in a second. You see, if you skip a couple, it brings a little leaf in the back. Okay. Let's brighten him up like this. And you leave the rest alone. Let them sit back there and ferment. It's okay. All right. It's all right. You don't have to highlight everyone. You don't have to shade everyone. Add that little bit of variety. All right. We got those done. Hamburger salad and raspberry almond cake. Let's do something with these fellas in the back there. I'll just take the back end of the brush, and you'll see it here. And we'll pop a couple of little yellow dots back there in various places. Now, yellow is a pretty timid type of color. I'll just add a few here and there. Your eye will fill in all of that. Trust me. Get a little bit of white. And we're going to do the same thing with some of these guys. We'll just do the white ones. A couple of dots in there like that. You'd be surprised what little things like this will do to your painting. I don't need to add many of them, just in key little spots. You can kind of even bunch them over a little bit. Your eye kind of fills all of that in. Why? I don't know, but it does. All right, we're going to start with these fellas now. Okay, it's dry. Told you, it's just water and the paint, and it's dry. All right. Hey, how you doing, Diana? It's good to see you. Yeah, we got some of the old crew in, Diana. We got Davey in. We're Martin, Lori. Tea girl. Nope, I'm coffee all the way, except for right now. Ironically, I am drinking iced tea. All right, we got our leaves put in there. I'm just deciding on which. Well, I'm deciding on which flower I should do, but I guess I'll put a red one up top there. Before I do that, let's get a little bit of we'll deal with the purple right now. You guys are gonna think I'm absolutely crazy, but that's all right. I'm getting a little bit of glycerin. I'm gonna put it into the purple. All right. And we'll throw the purple right in here like this. Just like that. That's enough of that. And maybe we'll throw some of that purple in here like this. Like that. All right. I'll take a little glycerin on my finger here. All right. I'll just take it now. Just kind of smudge it around like this. Smudge it on top of that plane. Like that. And we'll take some of this and we'll go just like that. All right. And we'll, like I say, we'll just smudge that around here. Up in there like that. Okie dokie. Flower. Okay. Let's take a little bit of that deep red. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I guess we'll use it. You know, every time people do roses and stuff like that, it's usually red. So, Okay, let's play. Let's play out here like this. We'll kind of do one of these numbers like this. Okay. Yeah, somewhere around there like that. We'll mix it in there, just like that. Something like that sort. We'll kind of rub it around here like this. Like this. Play around like that. Flower. Okie dokie. Oh, you guys can't see anything. You guys gotta let me know. Pull the camera up. Looks like that. I don't want to pull back really. But anyway, looks like that. Okay. So let's get a palette knife and let's see if I can get rid of some of this crud. Now on this Stay Wet palette here, the paper is stained, but not necessarily, you can't, it's not like you can't reuse it. That's why I'm scraping a lot of it off. So I can scrape it off, and believe it or not, you would have a pretty decent surface. You just got a stained surface. All right. Okay. So let's play with this rose thing. I wasn't really, you know what? even though I did it with red and purple, now I got an excuse to use the orange. I'll just put the orange on top of the red. I have an excuse to use the orange. Okay. All right, let's use orange. Unfortunately, using the orange is extremely transparent by itself, so we have to kind of bump it up with a little bit of white. Okay, like that. All right, let's get some glycerin. Put it right in there with it, because we're going to do some blending and crazy stuff. I'm going to show you how simple this is, or how simple the technique can be. Okay, all right. Let's look at this. All right, now watch. Now watch this. This brush, all right, that thin edge there. We're gonna take that edge, okay, and we're gonna just cup it like this. Like that, one there. Just give it a little push, one there. Let's give it a push here, one there, let's a little push. I'm overlapping them a little bit, but get a little curve, just like that, okay? All right, now I got that. Remember the glycerin's on there, so it's gonna run and do its little thing. But then I'll just kind of fade it around like that, and brush it around like that. But I can wipe away the bottom edge, like so. Come around, just kind of fade it away, just like that. Have it blend in with the other colors, it's all right. The most important thing is really that edge, okay? But check this out. I'll take the same goopy paint, bring some more paint towards the edge, towards the edge of my brush there, okay? And I'll take it, now I'm going in the other direction. I'll push like that, push out, maybe a slow line like this, and the rest of it I'll just take my finger and I'll just see that line in there. I'll just kind of get rid of that, just kind of in a circular motion get rid of it. Okay, now you see how a bowl is starting to form? And we'll put one there. Actually, we'll put one there and have it curve like that, so it's curving in that direction. But then you got the rest of this there. Okay, see if you want it a little brighter. Okay, we got it brighter here at the top, so we'll just kind of exaggerate that top over here on this side. We'll kind of, yeah, like that. All right, okie dokie. But now you got a bowl there. Let's give it a brighter there. That little wall of paint will help accentuate an edge. Okay, and then we got this little edge right here, little piece right going in there. All right, so now you got a rose that's curved already in there. Okay, all right, let's take more of this color, more or less, and we'll start to just like add leaves. Okay, let's go here. Let's add one, let's add one right here. Go on that same curve, and maybe we'll kind of curve it inward like this. What I'm concerned about is the edge. I'm not concerned about this, because this is going to be faded away in that same circular pattern, just like that. Look at this. Look what you just did. Do you guys see a reoccurring pattern here? No? We'll do another example. Let's come here. I'm just pushing. Just pushing. I'll keep it just like that. Maybe I'll make it kind of flip out this way and go that way. So you got one that's curved, but he's trying to escape. Okay, just like that. Now, do you see it? I'm pretty sure you do. Go ahead, walk Ted. Tell Ted I say hello. Big Ted. Okay, let's take some of this orange. Remember, the orange is kind of transparent to begin with, so that's going to help us out. We're going to go a little darker. Actually, we're going to go darker up here. No, let's go darker here. I changed my mind. We're gonna put some of that dark orange right in here. That darker orange right in there. Okay, and once again, we'll just get rid of this. Just kind of trail it around. All right, and we'll bring a nice lip of it here, and we'll kind of bend him out this way, and then we'll kind of coax him in that direction. Just like that. See that? We're gonna give some love over here on this side. Same orange. All right, we're gonna just kind of give him a little strong push. Just like that. And we'll bring him down that way, and we'll kind of take the brush and kind of coax him around in that area. Curve him a little bit. There we go. Give him a nice batch of orange and kind of stroke that way, upward. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take some of this orange. I like it. And we're gonna come around in this like this, and I'll just kind of squiggle some stuff over there. All right. Just stuff. And we'll kind of lightly kind of turn it around like that. All right. Now, let's get some glycerin. We'll put the glycerin right here. Get a little bit of what's left of that red when you put it right in there. It's being mixed with orange and whatnot. It's okay at this point. At this point, you're looking at more glycerin than paint. Okay, right in here. Remember, glycerin will have your paint transparent. A little bit goes a long way. All right, let's start building some transparent leaves in here. Let's start from here. So what I'll do, actually, let's start from out here. We'll just take it, and now we're gonna go. Yes, I'm going right over the plant that will be previous, and it's okay. Just like that. Okay. Don't have to add nothing special to that. That's just, me filling in a petal back there, just like that. There'll be a flower going over that, so don't worry about that. What we're gonna do is take. Would you believe I need some more red? In order for me to pull this off, I need more of the color I don't want. So this is actually a alizarin crimson. All right. That was a quick walk. What did you do? Walk him down the hallway? All right. We're gonna, let me show you how I want to do this. Okay, I want you to look at something. Now, I already know what it's going to look like, but I'll show it to you this way. I'm going to, I'll do this. Start with the letter S, like this. All right. So you guys see that stroke, that letter S. Watch what happens. A little bit of this red. Now I got glycerin on my brush, so. Okay. On the back side of the S, this will come a little further, and I'll just kind of stroke inward. Follow the shape of that S, just like this. All of a sudden, it flips. It goes this way. Okay. You guys obviously don't see it because it's pretty dark, but watch what happens when I add a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow. I could have gotten away with the orange, actually. We'll add orange in there anyway. Watch this. The white's to help make it opaque. But watch, I'm going to give it a little push, and you pull. Push, pull. And I'm overlapping a little bit as I'm doing this. I'm overlapping my strokes. Watch what happens. And it just turns into a line. Okay. And then I push and I go outside in the other direction. Like that. Just like that. So hopefully you guys see what I'm doing here. Okay, but you see how it just turned? See that little flip? Just like that. Okay. All right, we get a little deeper red here. And we'll play around with another petal in there. We'll just give it a light push, slight push like that, slight push, and we'll go the other direction. Actually, it's not sharp enough. There we go. Go in the other direction with that. Come this way. We'll add one here. Watch this. A little dark one right here. Just like that, curve it around. We'll come here. We'll kind of expand it like this. Like in here like that. We'll kind of rub that away. And what I did was just frame out those petals just to do what I'm about to do next. I'll get a little bit of, and I'm gonna add a little touch of blue in that. I need to have it more on the red side. That looks like it'll do fine. I don't want to add any glycerin. I want this to kind of stick. A little, and you push. A little push. See this? I can take it and curve it like that. And we do the same thing here. See that? It's really the outside edge that I want. Now I'm gonna flip this one around. I'm gonna give it a push on the outside and bring it in and push, bring it in, push, bring it in, push, bring it in, push, bring it right in there. So you got all sorts of colors. You got all sorts of stuff going on over there with this guy. Okay. I'm gonna take some of this deep red and we're gonna come in on the inside in here. Well, you don't see that. So let's get a little bit of orange. Just like that. Give it a little push here, a little push there. Kind of guide it. Just like that. Okay. All right. And so we got that fellow. Okay. Now, we're going to highlight a little bit of those, add a little bit of white to the mix I already have. And we're just going to make them stand out a little bit more. And basically, it's just you really framing the outside line. You don't have to do too much, but just to frame it. All right. Just a touch of white into the orange. No glycerin. You got some of that already. But I don't have to add any glycerin because all I'm doing is using this bright color just to frame the outsides, just to have it stick out a little more. And how I'm doing this is that I'm overlapping. This is a 1/2 inch brush. So I'm overlapping when I do the next one so it appears to look like a straight line. You can curve it any way you want, really. I can brush off the back end of that because all I need is a line. So basically it's like you're painting a silver lining on a flower, basically. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of orange, mixing it with this white. Just makes it a little more opaque. And you start building up little light sources there. I don't think that's bright enough, so I'm gonna use more white. I already got orange on my brush. I'm just using more white. The white will be contaminated because you have paint on your brush. You follow me? Now don't have to overdo all of these because actually that was a flip right there. Okay. Then I'm gonna take it and I'll flip it around a little bit. There we go. There. It's like that. Now you see that petal. Now remember, there's another rose here, so I don't have to cover everything. You got me? I'll do the same thing. I'll give him a little love here. Give a strong push. Strong push right here and just kind of coax that along. Actually coaxing your eye along so you see where the heck I'm going. And I'll just kind of mellow that out a little bit. Use my finger. Chill that out. Drag some of that orange. Okay, we're done messing with that, more or less. I can take my brush here. I can kind of pounce it a little bit here. Open up the bristles just for a little bit. And come in here. couple of dots, circle your brush around. There's those little stamens. You didn't think I would forget these stamens, did you? Look at that. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. I think we're good for that guy. Let's move downward. Let's go in this area. All right, we got this reddish thing happening over there. What color do I want that one? Because we got red and orange there. Yeah, let's put a turquoise one in there. Why not? Let's get a little bit of God, I don't think I got enough red. Well, we'll see. We'll use red this time. Right up in here. We'll have it go this way. And then we'll have it fan out. We'll do one of these numbers. We'll do it this direction this time. Okay. And then we'll come here and we'll do something like this and we'll just kind of fan it out a little bit. I'll just get my finger, I'll just kind of fade that out. Like this. We'll just fan it out. Like one of those numbers. Okay. All right. Let's mess with this. Well, if I do the turquoise, that's going to look kind of greenish. So let's add a little blue to that turquoise. Let's see what that does for me. We'll take this and we'll start blocking in stuff from around in here like this. And we'll circle it around. We'll come out here with it a little bit. We'll kind of bring it up here. Bring it up around in here like this. Okay. Get a little bit of glycerin. I played the glycerin on the edge. Up around in this area like that. And I'll kind of swim it around like that. And we'll kind of play tiddlywinks with this in here. We'll come out here like this. Just like that. Now, even though it looks like I'm finger painting, but I'm building all sorts of values and all sorts of little goodies in there. Okay. Let's aim this a little higher. Right about there. All right. Now with this guy's going to kind of stand out. All right. And I guess we can play around with a little, as long as it's kind of wet, we'll play around with a little bit of this white. You don't have to really add any other color, but there may be different iterations of white with this. I'll get a little bit of glycerin in here. Okay, let's kind of let's play in here for a minute, like something like that. We'll come on the other side, do the same thing. Okay, all right, and we'll kind of take the finger and we'll kind of blend that out, just like that. Same thing here. We'll just take it and blend it like that. Okay. So we're going to build our little flower with that. All right, let's go into our white again. I did not clean the brush. And we're just going to kind of give it a slight push and go this way. Slight push. Can you guys see it without my head being away? Yes, you can. Okay, that's cool. And I'm really concentrating really on an edge, not necessarily what's going on the inside at this point, at this moment. Actually, let's round that off right in here like that. Okay, and I'll just kind of round it right off, just like that. All right, you kind of see where we're going with that already. All right. All I'm concerned about is that edge. All the rest can be As you can see, it can be, you see how and yes, I'm finger painting a flower, but you can see I can add some more of that to that fella. Right? You kind of see where that's going, okay? I just read your comment. More of the white, and we'll start to I guess we'll embellish some more. Right in here, we'll do another one, just a slight push. And we'll kind of curve it around. Once again, I fade it right out. Just like that. Fade it right on out. Get a little bit of glycerin, loosen up this paint. Now, glycerin and white paint. Now, white paint will leave a chalky residue, so just be mindful of that. We're going to do the same thing right here. We're just going to come here, I'll just sketch it out like that. All right. Okay. And here we go. Another push. And we're going to get a stronger push than that. And we're going to travel it that way. Strong push. We get travel. Strong push. Strong push. Because you want that edge. All the rest can be blended out. I'm not concerned about down below, because the down below can be blended. Just like that. Very soft. Just like that. Okay, but you see the petals are starting to form now. All right. Let's go into our phthalo blue, green, ultramarine mix. Whatever I got mixed in here. I get a little touch of glycerin to loosen that paint up. I'm pulling the paint toward me. It gives me a sharp edge. Okay. And then here, it's a little dark. We're going to kind of shape that around in here. Just like that. I'm going to come over on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. And pull it. Shape it around in here. It's got that little dark center there. Just like that. I'll pull another one right in there. Cover him up just like that. All right. Okay. And we're going to get some outside guys. I'm going to keep them pretty dark. So we're going to manipulate these fellas right up around here. So I'll kind of sketch it out here. We got one on the outside. We'll come this way. All right. So I got that little thing happening there, back there. I'm going to go to my blue. I'm going into my phthalo green together. I'm going to mix them in. This is just a block of color, so you're not going to really tell yet until I highlight these guys. Then I'll separate leaves and stuff. Okay, I'm going to come out here. I'm just blocking it in. I'm not getting rid of everything. I'm just getting different little leaf patterns and stuff situated right now. Just so, let's curve him in a little bit more. And I want him darkened right here to kind of show off that inside of that leaf there. So we'll darken him a little bit. Okay. Watch. Now these are the outside guys. I did not clean my brush. I'm going into my white. Let's clean this off. Let's get rid of some of this so I can show you. Like I say, it's stained, but it's clearing off, just clearing off the gunk. That's all. But it looks a lot more messier. It looks a lot more messier than it is. We'll just get this going here. All right. Just a tad of glycerin in there, loosen that paint up, left like that. Okay. I want it a little brighter than that. Okay, that should work. Should work. Right out here. Let's put a dot right here. Okay. All right. All roads lead to Rome. So let's just get the outside strokes. Let's give it a little push, come in, overlap a little bit. Okay. Overlap, boom, overlap, boom, overlap. I'll make a petal out of this one. I'll just bring it in like this. Just like that. This is not the final highlight. Okay. No. Okay, let's get another leaf going. Right in here. A little higher. Then we'll go lower. And we'll go lower like that. Actually, we'll have him just kind of swoop on in there like that. Have him come in a little deeper. And we'll kind of bring him in there like that. This guy, since I want him out in the front, I'll just give a little extra push there like that. Bring him in there like this. Outline him a little more. There. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next fella. Actually, let's do these guys. Let's just kind of just like that. I'm easing the pressure when I do that. Okay. This guy right here, we'll just have him we'll fold him. We'll kind of come here. I'll press pretty good. I'll just kind of do like this and kind of cup him in there like that. And as I just did that, maybe we'll just kind of fade that out a little bit like that. All right. So he's a fold, like just folding over that way. But to accentuate that, I guess we'll use a little white. And we'll come out here on the corner, give it a little pushing right there on the edge. So I'm giving a quick push twist type of deal. And basically it's just giving me a nice rough petal edge on the outside of that guy. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okie dokie then. Pulling the brush toward, well, if it was toward me, it would be going this way. I'll show it to you this way. This guy here, ooh, I could do that. Nah, it's not. Anyway, little baby push. Just to highlight that darkened edge there. Right in here. Just like that. I'm going to clean my brush. Can you guys see that edge back down there? Can you guys see what I just did? Yes, you can. All right. This fella here. And just basically just destroy that bottom edge right in here. I'm going to give it a nice little press. Just like that. I'm just wiping off the brush real quick. And then I'll just feather that. See that? Just feather it lightly. Feather all of that. And I'll take Mr. Finger and I'll just blend all of that. I just want that edge highlighted just like so. All right. So as I'm looking wherever I need something a little brighter, a little extra kick, then I'll just kind of put it in there real fast. Okay. Okay, this guy can use a little brightness in his life. A little pull there. Just like that. I'll just kind of coax the rest of this loveliness in there. Just like that. Okay. All right. I'm going further up the brush with my white so I can kind of sharpen this a little bit. Just like that. And I can kind of give him a little edge there. Fade that out. All right. I'm looking, maybe we can give him a little love there. Right here, I'll just kind of really give a bump of brightness right there because I want another petal fold. Right in there, just kind of have it come down. Kind of cup a little bit. Let's give him a little edge of a little taste of something right there, and then we'll just bring it in. All right, all that down there. Bet you thought I forgot all of that. I didn't forget. Let's just take some straight color here. This is a little bit of the ultramarine and the phthalo blue. We're gonna come around in here. We'll darken this up a little bit, and we'll kind of blur that. Let's go here, and we'll just kind of get some strokes going there. Actually, I need glycerin. I'm doing this. You don't do it dry, wet on dry, because my canvas is not wet, so I got to put the glycerin into the paint. Okay, that's a little better, a lot better. And we'll kind of curve him in there like that. We'll kind of fade that. We still want some of that red in there, just like that. Pop that in there like so. It's all right. Get a touch of white, and we'll just kind of add some of that love right in there, just like that. Don't ever worry about something being either too bright or too dull, because you can always straighten that out. Just like that. You can keep it coming like that. You know what? Let's do another one of these numbers. I'll get some white, and we'll flip this around. We'll give it a little touch and flip it around, just like that. Just like that, and we'll kind of bring it inward like this. So we got another flip pedal in there. Actually, let's treble that flip pedal this way. We'll just continue it on right off the page, just like that. Okay. All right. We're gonna accentuate that ridge. We got one more flower and we're done. So I hope I'm not boring you half to death. I like that. Let's continue that little ridge there. Okay, let's get a little bit of that blue. Just creating a dark, and we're going the opposite direction. See that? See that dark brings all of that out. Okay, just like that. All right. Yes, Bruce. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's very pliable. Yeah. Yes, it is. Now remember, we got a flower back there. You guys didn't forget that, did you? I hope not. Yeah, we got a flower back there. Okay. So we have one that's kind of, well, let's pull back. Let's see. Well, hold on. Before we do that, I guess we can, I'll take a larger, we'll take one of these guys. Let's give him, we'll dabble in the white, and we'll just put the white right here. We'll get a little bit of that blue, and we'll kind of dabble it like this, but get a little more white in that. That should make it. Okay, let's go in here. Let's go in here, and let's kind of stamen things up a little bit. Just like that. Now these petals are a little high, so you're gonna have to keep some of those stamens inside there. But you can play around out here in the blue, deeper blue there, just like that. Now that I did that, let's just add pure white. It is still mixed in with that blue, light touch, all you need. And we'll kind of pop it in here like this. Heavier on one side than the other. Keep it in a circular motion if you can. Something like that. And then you can make it come out there a a little bit like that. All right. Well, thank you, Madonna. Okay. Let's draw back a little bit. Let's see what we got. Because you guys have been looking at this probably for the past 30-something minutes here. Oh, looks like that so far. Put the focus on it real quick here. All right, that's what she's looking at so far. Okay. All right. That guy. What are we going to do with that guy? Well, while I'm deciding what I'm going to do with him, I'll get a little bit of glycerin. I'll put it right here. I get some white, and I'll put it right in there like this. Get some more white. Put it in there like that. Get a little touch of yellow. Put it in there like this. Maybe a touch of orange. A little more white. So while we're deciding what color we're gonna do that, I guess I'll just kind of play around with some more highlights. Boom. Play around with some more highlights. Just play around with some more highlights. Okay. What am I going to do about that fella back there? Yeah, why not? Let's play purple. Let's play purple right in here. Let's just have a little purple here. Yeah, we'll just play a little purple. Matter of fact, I'll kind of play around, skirt around over there with it. All right. Yeah, we'll play with the purple a little bit. Why not? Let's get a little phthalo blue. Pop the phthalo blue right in there like this. Just like that. And we'll kind of, we'll mess with it. We'll mess with a little phthalo blue in there. We'll curve that around. We'll pop some of that phthalo color right up in there like that. We'll take some here and we'll play around out here a little bit. All right. Don't worry, I'll zoom it back in. This is our final flower. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Oh, let's go in. Let's move it this way. All right, there we go. Okay. Let's play with this guy. Pretty much the same concept. A little bit of white. No, yeah, we'll do purple and white. All right, kind of there. We'll play around like that. Okay. Here, watch. Let's just say, I don't know, we'll just kind of go around like this for this side, and we'll just kind of fade it in real fast like that. Watch this. Pop it in like this, and you just fade that in like that. But it's not bright, but that's okay. Pop it in like that. Out here, we'll really kind of kick it in there like that, and we'll brush him over here. Go in a circle, fade him out. Give him more of a, there. some stuff in there like that. All right. Well, let's make him a little stronger here. And wisp that around, curve it. Kind of come around here, curve that. Make some of that disappear over there. Fade him out. Like that. Curve him around. Kind of give him a line up in here like this. Okay. All right. We'll kind of give him a little something up in here, like curve him around. And we'll just like that. And we're gonna pop him in there like so. Yeah, it's purple, Jessica. I already beat you to the punch. It is purple. That's a purple one in there. He's down below. And we're gonna see now, if it's too light in certain areas, you can always bring that dark back. See this? See that dark automatically set that guy back. See this? See that? You can round it off, shape it up any way you want. This is your world, your flower. It's your flower, you do what you want with it. Do what you want to. You do what you want to. Alright? Just like that. Pop him in there. Shade him in there. Bring that darkness up in there. Bring it into that flower a little bit there. Just like that. See? Very mysterious. Make them lit on one side, darken them up on the other side. It's okay. You see that? Let's get another line of, just a line of dark, circular, all you need. Just like that. Put them in there. Because you just need something to guide your eye. Back there. Alright. Alright, let's take some glycerin and some purple. Well, one more time, probably last time. Let's wipe away the gunk. Wipe away the trash. I really don't think I'll be needing too much of anything else. Alright. And here we go. A little bit of purple. We'll put the purple right there. Glycerin. Glycerin all in that purple like that. Okay. Remember, glycerin thins out your paint. Why am I adding this glycerin? Watch. Let's go here. Let's go out here. Let's take it and we'll go like this. Okay, and get a little more glycerin. And we'll put it out here like this. Why am I doing this? Because when it dries, all right, it will look transparent. Okay. I can bring this same color right over that leaf. But because it's a transparent, that leaf is going to show below that. You don't believe me? Watch. Watch what happens. Just glycerin and a little bit of paint. Look at this. And I'll curve one here just to do it. I'll curve one right up in here. Yeah, just like that. All right. Now I'm gonna let this white paint do the talking for me. Just a little bit. Okay, it's lit on this side, so we'll have fun here. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. And I'll just curve it in there like that. And I'll curve one in there like so. Just like that. A little bit of glycerin. Really transparent. But I want it a little bit brighter, a little more white. So I'm using white in the glycerin. Just a little bit. All the touch is all you need. We'll start another one right here. Just like that. We'll come in like so. We'll give it a little pushing, bring it in like that. Here we go. Here we go. We'll do another one, just like that. Okay. And we'll curve him in. We're gonna do another one. We'll give it a little push, curve him in, and we'll play around like that, just a little bit. Let's take some of that color, and we'll kind of bring him out there like this. He's flipped, so he's going in the other direction, like that. Give him another curve right in there, like that. I'm gonna flip another one because I like the way it looks. So let's flip one here. We'll go here like this. Okay, just like that. That's the, here. I'll do it this way, like that. Looks like a pair of lips. Okay. All right. Very gently. You take it, give it a little push, and leave it alone. A little push, higher push, higher push, higher push, higher push. Curve them around. Gotta give them curve. All right. I'll get them brighter. Sometimes all it takes is a touch. And I'll guide that. Guide the strokes around. There. So we got a nice curved one in there. Just like that. See how you build that flower up? Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of filled this board up real quick. It's a, like I say, 12 by 12. Let's draw it back out. All right. Yellow? Nah. I've got enough yellowish stuff up here, so I really didn't need it. I think I'm going to put, oh, hold on. Let me highlight some, things up here. Hold on. I'll use some of this blue. This blue should do the trick. Right back here. Little push, little push, little push, little push and a curve, like that. Little push and a curve. Now, I'm adding the blue. Even though it's a highlighted blue, but it's still a darker blue than its highlight color that I have up front. So it's just letting you know that they're hanging around back there. They're still visible back there. But you still see the petals underneath. You still see the green. You still see some of the green and whatever back there. Okay. All right. I'm going to do something else. I haven't shown you this either, but this is going to involve a little bit of a wider brush and some glycerin. I guess I'll use, well, I think I'll use this 3/4 brush. Watch what I'm going to do here to the edge, because in order for these flowers to really stick out, this background has to be a little darker, even around in here, so these guys pop out at you more. All right. Now, I'll use this. I got an old coffee tray here. I'm going to very softly. Oh, I think I'll stick with a purple. I'm using a little bit of purple, very little bit, and I'm going to use. I'm going to go glycerin today, and I'm going to thin out this purple with the glycerin. All right. So I have glycerin with this thick purple. Okay. Now I'm dipping into more glycerin because I want to make a glaze. That's all I'm doing is making a glaze. So it's actually more glycerin than paint. Now when you do it this way, remember glycerin spreads when it dries. Okay. Okay. And I'm just using purple. All right. If you feel you put too much on, you can always wipe it away. You got me? All right, let's play. Let's just darken up this stuff. And this is just a glaze. Watch, look at what happens here. Now eventually, obviously glycerin, it takes a little while to dry because it is an extender. But that's all I'm doing, is adding a light touch of glycerin right to the very edges. Okay. If I feel it's not enough, I just go deeper with it. But I think what I'm going to do here will be fine. I'm getting some more. And just put it right in the back here. And don't worry about streak marks. They will more than likely not be there once it dries. Remember, glycerin expands when it dries. So streak marks will be pretty much non-existent. You see, I'm just tapping it because this is a glaze. You can just about wipe it off if you don't feel you don't like what you see. But it's just me glazing color. Water will take this stuff off this board like a hot knife through butter while it's wet. So careful doing your water mixes with this stuff. Okay. Trust me. Glycerin loses every time when you mix it with water. It just doesn't, they don't mix well. It thins it out a lot. All right, but there you go. All right, I can go even deeper if I chose to, if I feel it needs it. So I'm just looking at it right now to see if it warrants it or not. I don't feel that it does. I think I can go with what I have here. I think I can deal with that. Something tells me I can do a little more to that. I did the purple. Well, let's go with a little bit of this. What's up? It Matters. How you doing? Is this just glycerin? Yes, just vegetable glycerin. Just vegetable glycerin. You can get it off eBay, Amazon, any drugstore would have it. Yeah. You probably can get it at Lowe's. But yeah, just vegetable glycerin. I'm gonna go a little darker, guys, just because. So I'm gonna go a little darker. Put it right in there. Boom. Yep, I'm going a little darker, a little deeper. You don't necessarily have to. It's up to you. For me, yes. Go a little deeper with this. Pop it right in there. Just like that. Throw it right in there. Like I say, most of this the background is dry, so I can kind of get away with doing what I'm doing. And it's fun. I've done this with houses. I've done this with Valentine's Day hearts. When the paintings dry, I just add the glycerin. And you get instant depth. Okay, there. I think I'll leave that alone. Okay, I think we can call it a day for this one. The only trouble I have with playing with glycerin is putting my name on it, because the paint just floats around. I would have to wipe off a spot to throw my name in there. So I'll just wipe off a spot, just like right there. I'll wipe it off, put my name in right there. So, but I thank you guys for watching. For those of you who stay for the very last part. Let me see something here. Okay, almost 2 hours. I'll throw my name right here. Month 3. Okay. Well, thank you. It matters. I appreciate it. Okay, Jessica. But yes, vegetable glycerin. Yeah, you can get it at Walmart. Yeah, that's what I use. Mine was bought on, well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, RB. I appreciate it. Glycerin for acrylic paint is well, it works well for me. It's water soluble. Okay. So, but very, very, very little goes an extremely long way. All right. Consider it like liquid clear for oil paint. Very little bit of that stuff goes an extremely long way. So, but yeah, one of the see, I really don't have much use for square panels, but doing stuff like this seems to work well. Or if I do a triptych or something like that, then I'll use them. I still got a few of them left, so. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll take a picture of it as usual, and I'll post it on my Facebook page. Oh, it's a little bit after 8 o'clock. Okay, that's cool. So I get to take the big boy out for his stroll. After my sip of tea. Once again, I thank you very much for watching tonight. Yep, I'll take a picture of it. I'll post it in, who knows, within an hour or so. Love to hear your comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Your comments here on YouTube or the comments on Facebook. I would appreciate it. And until next time, I shall see you guys when I see you. And thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, it is for sale. All my paintings are for sale. So, you stay up like I stay up. So, all you gotta do is message me. Because I'm gonna take the dog out right now. But message me, or I'll get back to you when I bring him in and post this thing. So, well, appreciate it. It matters. I'm just reading the comments. Madonna. This will be a very interesting 26. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun. But yeah, I got about 30 of them. They're sitting here right next to me. We tried to do this a few weeks ago and it just didn't happen. But I got everything squared away thanks to Bruce and my buddy Ernest, who let me invade their streams, you know. So, all right, I can chat with you guys just about all night. So let me stop this thing. But I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. I'll see you guys when I see you, and peace.